of this 8-rounder. You've shared the ring with Paddy many times in the gym.
Yeah, me and Paddy have had many rounds in sparring, you know, and that I know at first hand, you know, how talented this lad is. I know how sharp he is. He's very aggressive when he's in there, but not in a maybe high intensity punching aspect, but his physical presence, and he can bang as well.
From what I've seen, I guess you can correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks as if the speed that he generates is the reason for that power. Very quick, accurate puncher.
Very, very sharp. You know, whenever you come into training camp, you know, maybe for the first time, Paddy's the last man you want to spar, because you need to find your distance, you need to find your timing, and you can't be a little bit short at all, or Paddy will be clipping you, like, you know. So he's definitely very sharp, very heavy-handed, and has a great ring generalship as well.
He's in with a very experienced fighter, and Sam O'Maison, like I say, this is the first time he's back in the ring since he lost to Dalton Smith. It was a very good display from Dalton Smith. So well. Dalton Smith, obviously an orthodox, but put on a great display of how to fight a southpaw if you are an orthodox. Sam O'Maison against a fellow southpaw in Paddy. Like I say, he did win the English title, Sam O'Maison.
Paddy has O'Maison in his shell here already. You know, O'Maison is a little bit tentative to come out and throw shots because of Paddy's distance and his timing so good. O'Maison is struggling to land shots, and that can dent a man's confidence early on in the fight, and I think that's what's happening here in the first round.
It's very focused. Paddy gliding out of range, trying to look for counters afterwards. Nice cuffing.
Lovely backhand there by Paddy.
Left hand round the side of that right glove of Sam O'Maison. Say, going into his 23rd, beg your pardon, contest, Sam O'Maison. So he's seen it all.
No, this is definitely Paddy's biggest test to date as well as a professional. So there's going to be a lot of great valuable learning experience in this for Paddy. You know, to be in there with someone, you know, that's maybe going to take a shot, that's been around the ring, has done rounds before. And I think this is going to be a perfect fight for Paddy here now. But he's definitely starting off the round very, very well. You know, finding his distance, landing his shots, and great first round by Paddy, I think.
Yeah, good round, competitive round. A round where Paddy took the distance away from Sam O'Maison, used the feet well.
Lovely boxing. The jab's working perfect.
Voice of Andy Lee here.
How you feel? Oh yeah. Lash back in a straight line, okay? When he comes off to the side, low exit. Yeah? That's all. He's saying he's going to try and come a little bit more, I think, because you've been going back straight. Don't go back straight this time. Feint the left, bring up the right uppercut. Feint the jab, you know what I mean? Jab, uppercut, left hand. But just take your time. Your box is beautiful. Your jab is lovely. Enjoy yourself. Big crowd, big arena. You got it. One more than Kachama, yeah? Yeah. Okay. Feet will get you in.
Round two. Hear the voice of Andy Lee there, giving sound technical advice. See Paddy glide, throw the uppercut, follow it with the hook, but also saying enjoy the moment, the venue, the occasion, and that's so important, isn't it, Jason?
That's what it's all about, Darren. You know yourself, you've been in the big occasions, the big arenas, and sometimes everything can just go by you in a flash, and you don't take it in, you don't embrace these moments. There's not every fighter's going to get the opportunity to fight here. How many fighters is there here tonight? Do you know what I mean? So you need to embrace this moment, you need to take it all in, because boxing's a short career.
Yeah, and I guess you'll want it all to flow and come natural from Paddy. No need to force it when you've got the talent and the ability that he's got. So O'Maison just slowly backing into that neutral corner, trying to look for the counter shots. sort of arcing down that left to the right rib cage. Paddy Donovan, who fires back with a nice body shot of his own.
Paddy's landing that long backhand into the body, kind of in under the rib of Samuel Mason's lead hand.
Smile from Paddy as he took a step back and walked Sam O'Mason onto a jab, sharp jab. There's that low, I found with many southpaws, they seem to carry their lead hand low. It's almost like a bait, if you like.
Yeah. Oh, a lovely body shot there by Paddy. And under the rib, very, very nice.
Good work.
I think Sam's starting to feel the power of Paddy here now, and you know, you can see him constantly. He's given a few back there, so he has, but you know, Sam definitely has felt the power of Paddy already, and he's on the back foot, and I think there might be a little bit of blood coming from the nose of Sam as well. Yeah,
it was short notice, like I say, but he did have a fight in June. I think it was in Scotland, so he had been training, but to bring it forward and would have been in full flow, I'm sure. Just missing with a left hand of his own around the top there, targeting the body with that jab. Paddy creeping forward. It's that constant pressure on the front foot. It really does drain you, doesn't it?
But just look at Paddy's face, look at his body reaction. His lovely backhand there by Paddy. Look how relaxed Paddy is. You know, he's so in control, and he's just biding his time. He's picking Sam apart here, setting things up. That's a beautiful body shot there. You know, it's just right in under the elbow. And they're definitely... Oh, needs to keep that backhand up. Great shot by Sam there.
Yeah, it was a long lead right hook from O'Mason. He's not had much success getting backed onto the ropes. Gamely trying to come forward, but just managing the distance so well. Paddy Donovan, you see every time O'Mason plants his feet, lets his hands go, he just glides out of range, looking for that left to the body again, arcing it up as an uppercut. Sam bravely firing back with 3 shots. Shades of Billy Joe Saunders at the end there from Paddy, looking at where the shot went, but another impressive round from Paddy Donovan.
Very impressive, very dominant round there by Paddy. You know, as we said earlier, Darren, always on the front foot, always in distance. Here you see him, there's that body shot. Didn't land as clean, but he has landed to it.
He felt that.
Yeah, he landed to it there, look. Those are the ones that, those sliding ones across are the ones that can just make a man go down on his knee.
They're the ones where the viewer watches at home and says,
the lad at home eating his takeaway, he said, I would have took that.
To the body, to the body. Just change the speed. Slow to the body, slow the body. Sharp to the head, yeah? Left hand. Then when you're ready, Paddy, bring it up a little bit. Re-break them down, but be patient with it.
Patience required, calls Andy Lee.
Round 3.
Here we go. Start this 3rd round. Nice stiff jab to the body from Paddy Donovan.
Sam's definitely come out with a wee bit more intensity about him in this round. He's started off on the front foot. We haven't seen that yet from him. So this may be a tactic from the corner here now to maybe mix things up and put Paddy out of his comfort zone.
Is this where he gets his experience into play? You know, he needs a response, doesn't he, Sam O'Mason? Is this where he tries to creep forward? But as soon as we say that, it's Paddy Donovan back on the front foot, poking out that jab. Again, creeping out of range. He has space behind him when he holds the centre of the ring.
Like Sam's shots are forced. He's really... Oh, beautiful hook there.
Took that well, Sam O'Mason.
Beautiful hook. He took that very, very well, Darren.
Just flush, lovely lead, right hook. Beautiful shot, just missing with that left hand over the top. Sam O'Mason again, gamely trying to come forward, moving the head, just falling short with the jab to the body. And this has to be careful there, Jason, falling over that front foot.
Definitely, you know, but this is something that Paddy has not faced yet in his career. You know, someone that's taken a shot like that flush. So this is great for Paddy, you know, that someone's there, they're durable, they're taking these shots. Whether he can take it for the full length of the fight, we'll see. But, you know, this is a brilliant fight for Paddy.
Yeah, I guess, as you say there, it's almost a win-win scenario. You know, if he gets the 8 rounds in, then great. He's been in there with a very experienced former English champion. This is good aggressive stuff, though, from Paddy. He's putting his foot on the gas here. Andy in the corner to say, take your time. Just took his foot off the gas there a little bit. Just a little over-eager, but picking the shot.
Lovely backhand. Yeah. I think that stunned Sam a little bit there. That I think Sam's hurt here, Darren. You know, you can just see the look on that on Sam's face, that his eyes are a wee bit more wider open than they were at the start of this round.
There's that backhand
again.
Worried about getting counted, creeped forward on the front foot there, but it was that left hand that certainly buzzed Sam O'Mason.
Lovely body shot there by Paddy again.
Picking these shots well now.
And they're spiteful, hurtful shots, Darren. You know, these shots aren't just landing for the sake of it. There's a meaning behind these shots, and Sam's definitely finding the effects of these.
Yeah, he's starting to turn the screw, Paddy Donovan. Looking for that right hook again. He took that on the glove. Sam O'Mason.
Oh, beautiful hook there again.
Beautiful
Lovely
right
hook.
hook.
Sam's taking these shots very, very well.
Oh, beautiful.
Lovely,
Snappy left hand.
lovely
to finish
snappy
that.
one to end around there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Beautiful stuff from Paddy Donovan. It's been an impressive display so far.
You're boxing lovely, enjoy your work. Just don't be trying to load up with ones and two big twos. You might have to go like...
You know, there's that lead hook that we've seen maybe 3 clean shots landed. You know, Sam has definitely taken these punches well. Look at that there. As flush, as clean as you would like. And this is something here. See, when Sam goes back, he's dropping his lead hand, and Paddy's coming over with the backhand over the top. You know, Sam's leaving himself wide open for these shots. And you know, Darren, the ones on the back of the head, around the ear, on the temple, those are the ones that can really do the damage.
Yes, really impressive stuff.
Corners 10
Just
seconds.
in case I don't get the opportunity to mention it and bring it up, you've got quite a big fight coming up yourself, haven't you? June 24th, MSG. Kazeka Balanga, how you feeling? How's training going?
Training's going mighty.
Yeah.
You know, everything's going great, Darren. We're really excited for this opportunity now against Balanga in New York City, Madison Square Garden. And it's going to be a hell of a platform for me to put on a show and come away victorious on the night.
Well, we wish you all the best, Jason.
Thank you.
Hope I can get on the flight and watch that. Big fan of New York, mate. Big fan of you, Jason. So.
Thank you.
Well, Sam O'Mason trying to creep forward, lands a nice right hook there. As Paddy Donovan's moving backwards, he circles the ring, but back to centre ring is Paddy Donovan. Good movement. Then you see that lead. Right hand of Paddy's is low, he's trying to bait and draw the lead out. Sam O'Mason
very
throws
good
a
shot
nice,
there by
yeah,
Sam
nice,
O'Mason.
Nice lead right hook.
So these are the kind of shots that's going to keep Paddy honest. That's going to not let him just walk in when he wants and how he wants. But here's Paddy stalking, as he's been doing from the very start, you know, just stalking his opponent down, grinding his opponent down, looking for the... There's a lovely lead hook again from Paddy.
Oof, just missing with that left hand. He took it well on the gloves. Sam O'Mason, but again, that pressure on the front foot, certainly be feeling the pace. Sam O'Mason.
There's the blood now with Sam O'Mason's nose as well. So, you know, these punches are doing damage, like I said. You know, when Paddy punches, there's viciousness, there's intent behind it.
Yeah, he's sharp, he's accurate. Doesn't waste much, does he, Paddy?
Oh, lovely backhand there. Very sharp, very nice punches, clean punches, scoring punches from Paddy.
He landed a couple of good jabs to the body, Sam O'Mason, but the real eye-catching shots definitely come from Paddy Donovan. Some lovely uppercuts, just missing with the shot there. Again, you see that pressure on the front foot, pushing Sam O'Mason back. So draining. Really, really does take the energy out. It saps it completely from you. Just missing with a right to the body. Sam O'Mason. Paddy Donovan. Sorry,
lovely.
And then arcs it up with the uppercut. Beautiful shot.
Beautiful, and then tees it off then with a jab as well. You know, just finishes it off. You know, it's like finishing it. Oh, that was an under the armpit, I think that one was.
Not too sure what happened there.
But, you know, the clean punches here are coming from Paddy. Very, very good.
2 from Paddy. A bit showboating from both men.
You got to give credit to Sam, you know, coming in here at late notice. He's taking a lot of heavy shots, clean. Paddy's a strong hitter, you know, he punches very, very hard. And Sam isn't here just to show up, you know. Definitely not.
Former English champion, you know, though this is short notice for him, he has more than a winning record. He is a winner.
Exactly. And
17 wins, 4 losses, only 1 draw.
This is a great opportunity for him to come back after the Smith loss. You know what I mean? So this is his chance, this is his opportunity, and he's showing that. And you know, I think that he can, you know, maybe give it a bit more now, coming in late into this end of the round.
If you're Sam Mason now, try and close that gap, try and get closer to Paddy.
Sam has to get in there now and not just let Paddy walk him down. You know, he's got to get in there, he's got to rough him up a bit, he's got to hit him, he's got to hurt him, and he's got to earn Paddy's respect.
Absolutely, well, let's see if he can do that.
Round 5.
In this 5th round. Paddy up off the stall early, looks straight to the centre of the ring, looks for that left to the body. Firing the shots up from the hip. Paddy more with the left than the right.
If Sam stands there and just lets Paddy walk in and does what he wants, Paddy is going to pick him off, and he's going to catch him clean, and he's going to catch him flush. It needs to be a little bit more head movement from Sam, you know, coming forward like that, you know, being a little bit more aggressive. I know that's easier for us to say sitting here, but you know, if he wants to win this fight, he's definitely going to have to put the pressure on.
Yeah, I think he needs to close the gap. It's so easy to say that, but every time he plants his feet, tries to creep forward, that superior foot speed from Paddy Donovan just glides out of range, and he's able just to avoid the shot.
Oh, lovely lead backhand.
Yeah, lovely shot, firing it again from the hip.
And they're finishing off with that jab again, tail end jab, you know, just finishing the sentence off with a full stop there, like, you know.
He's taking the power out of the shots a little bit, Paddy, isn't he? Just firing and more speed. Very sharp, very accurate, and he's looking good in there, Paddy. Good jab to the body.
Paddy coming, stalking, you know, just keeping, like, this is tiring for Sam as well, because even though Paddy's not throwing many shots at him, he's still mentally putting him under pressure by keeping that, you know, that physical presence coming in front of you.
Front foot pressure, like we say, always in front of you,
beautiful.
pushing him back. He's so busy with the shots. There's that left hook again. On the side of the right guard. So amazing.
Oh, beautiful backhand there by Paddy.
Yeah, he took that one on the temple.
He's starting to put his punches
hook
together very nicely now, Paddy.
Slowly starting to turn the screw.
Oh, very nice.
I say for us sat here, it's kind of a win-win for Paddy if it goes the distance. But looking at his record, knowing what he's done in the past, 10 fights, 10 wins, 7 KOs, he'll want to finish this early, won't he?
100%, you know. Paddy wants to put on a show, he wants to perform, he wants to look good, and he's definitely doing that, but he'll want to finish it off in style. Oh, straight 1-2 down the middle from Paddy, beautiful. Yeah.
Beautiful. 1-2 straight down the pipe to finish that round. Just looking at Sam Mason as he sits down in the red corner, big deep breaths.
Don't stop doing something I'm putting out on this one. Right, listen, you better show me something this round. If you don't show me something this round, I'm putting out this one.
Right beneath the red
Suck
corner.
it up, deep breathe.
Where Sam Mason's being told if he doesn't show something, they're going to pull him out. Do you agree with that, Jason?
Yeah, like, you know, he definitely is taking heavy, clean shots, and he isn't really landing anything significant of his own. And, you know, I do think that is the right call from the
He
corner.
started to look really spiteful there, Paddy, didn't he? Really
definitely.
enjoying himself. Like I say, he took the power out of the shots and that speed and accuracy.
Seconds out.
The second part of
Round
that
six.
round, very damaging. Let's see if Sam can give a response to his corner. Again, as we've seen, pattern in the previous five rounds, sorry. Paddy Donovan coming straight to the centre of the ring.
So we should see the best Samuel Mason here now in this round. You know, he has to show something to his corner, or this fight's going to be over. So, you know, let's see what Samuel Mason can bring to the table here.
I wonder if Paddy Donovan sensed Sam O'Mason wilting slightly there. I wonder if he'll turn the screw, go through the gears a bit more. 2, 3 phases, 3, 4, 5 punch combinations. See if he can close the show, make the referee stop in all that towel.
But by the looks of things here, Darren, Paddy is taking his foot off the gas a little bit. He's kind of, I think, taking Andy's advice at the start here to just embrace this and enjoy this. But I think if they'd have heard what we heard from the corner, it wouldn't be so.
Attack.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that
beautiful
left
shot.
hand.
That's what I've been saying about Sam. You know, he pulls himself back with his lead hand very low, and it leaves him wide open for that counter over the top.
He uses that left hand really well, Paddy Donovan. Good variation with the shot. He'll fire it from the hip. He'll load up straight down the middle. He'll go wide, so your peripheral vision like that struggles to see the shot coming. He's had success with the left hook, hasn't he?
Yeah, very, very good. You know, if Paddy actually put his punches together now, when he lands those nice clean shots, follows up with another maybe flurry of 2 or 3, I think you would see the towel coming in.
Yeah, huge credit to Sam O'Mason. He's tried his absolute best here. Just backed onto the ropes. Just having a look at the corner. That was a good left hand from Paddy. Can he turn the screw? Can he go? This is good work. They're looking in the corner.
I think this is going to be the end here.
Just smothering his work, Paddy, there, but just smothered to ground. The towel comes in.
Go on, Paddy.
You see what it means to Paddy Donovan there. The crowd love it. He loves it. Big smile on the face of Andy Lee. That was a very good display, wasn't it, Jason, from Paddy Donovan?
A very mature, controlled display from Paddy. You know, you can hear the crowd in here. This is a massive stage for Paddy. You know, on this card tonight in front of his home fans, and how controlled and relaxed he was in there really shows the class of Paddy. Really shows the levels that this man can go to. And I think here tonight, here's the finish now. We're just seeing, you know, Paddy putting his punches, like I was saying previously, if he just put his punches together, a flurry of punches, but here he's landing some heavy, clean shots, you know, just teeing up his man. And Sam has had enough there. You know, he took some big shots early on in the fight, and, you know, I think that was the right decision by the ref and the towel coming in as well.
Yeah, I think you said the word there, the correct word, maturity. It was a very mature display. He waited, he picked the time exactly right. Paddy Donovan, he turned the screw, he put his foot on the gas exactly when he needed to. He could feel and sense Sam O'Mason was wilting. He went through the gears at right in the end there. I thought he might have been smothering his work, but you can see what it means to Paddy and the team. You know how far you want to go. You think you know how good you are. It's not until you get in with someone like that, a former champion, an English champion, where you kind of get a gauge of where you're at.
You know, Paddy didn't lose a round there, and I don't think any of the rounds were even close. You know, Paddy showed his class there, showed how in control he was. Even when Paddy wasn't throwing punches, it still looked like Paddy was on top because of his physical presence and the way that he holds himself in the ring. Absolutely delighted for Paddy there tonight.
Yeah, brilliant display. He goes to 11 wins. Obviously no losses, but probably more importantly for Paddy, he gets that stoppage. He has 8 on his record now. Very, very good display. The crowd are happy, Paddy's happy, the corner's happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Emil T calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 2 minutes and 13 seconds of round number 6. Declaring your winner by TKO, he's still undefeated from Limerick, Ireland, Paddy Donovan.